forecast first. Sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
We'll take a live look at our roofing dog, INET Casey Summers camera in Mattoon. You can see the storms off in the distance. They're into portions of kind of Coles County and just south of that. I'll show you what it looks like on the radar now, and you can see some activity down here into portions of Shelby County and right into southwestern portions of Coles County. That was the storm we were looking at there. Not a whole lot of coverage with this. Most of it has been confined down here closer to I-70. We are definitely anticipating more storms for tomorrow, though. And boy, it's hot and it is humid out there. With the heat index, it feels like 101 in Paris, 99 in Lincoln, and in Springfield. So a few isolated storms this evening. Most of us clear things out late tonight. It's tomorrow. You're going to want to stay weather aware. The latest on severe weather for Tuesday coming up. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now from WCIA 3 News.
Woman.
When we heard Ying Ying was missing, our life turned upside down.
But thanks to countless people, they were able to get comfort in a foreign country. How Ying Ying's fund will help others in similar situations.
We heard, boom, whole building shook.
And a car hit a dentist's office today while a patient had to tackle the driver.
Congressman Rodney Davis is on campus to hear from the public and answer questions. Progressive protesters showed up, too. We're live at his first public forum and campaign in years. Coming up.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 5.
We believe this is Ying Ying's wish, and this is the best way to celebrate and honor her life.
To carry on her legacy, Ying Ying Zhang's family has created Ying Ying's Fund. Its purpose is to be there for international students and their families in crisis. Good evening, I'm Paul Cicchini.
And I'm Jennifer Roscoe. Zhang's family says they want to do what they can to make sure no family goes through what they have. They also want to say thank you to those who helped. WCIA 3's Courtney Bunting is live in our newsroom. And Courtney, so does the campus already have something like this?
Yeah, Jennifer, they do, and this endowment fund would just support what's already in place. Chinese scholar Ying Ying Zhang was kidnapped and killed in June 2017. Brent Christensen will spend life in prison for her murder. Zhang's family was 7,000 miles away when it happened. They also had to deal with language and cultural barriers. Thankfully, they were able to find help. And the following is a statement from Zhang's father being read by Robin Kaler, the Associate Chancellor of Public Affairs at U of I.
We hope no other family ever experiences the tragedy we endured. However, we know there will be other students and families facing hardships and loss when they're far away from home. It is our hope that this fund will offer some support and help.
The Zhang family already gave $30,000 to this Ying Ying's funds. Since donations opened up a little more than a week ago, almost 450 people have donated $24,000 more in addition to that $30,000. Ying Ying Zhang's remains have yet to be found. Attorney for the family, Steve Beckett, said they could possibly be in a landfill in Danville. Authorities are still working to determine if they will be conducting a full search into that. Beckett says he expects to have an answer in about a week or so. Live in the newsroom, Courtney Bunting, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Courtney, thank you so much for that. Now, $20,000 will be given to those who helped with the investigation into Zhang's kidnapping and killing. The money came from a GoFundMe. Crime Stoppers helped the family with the process of giving it out. In total, more than $160,000 were raised through that fund.
A man arrested for the death of a woman in Grandview is back in Springfield. Corey Cathy was arrested by U.S. Marshals in Las Vegas last month for first-degree murder and armed robbery. He's accused of shooting and killing Miranda Goddard. Cathy was extradited to Sangamon County on Saturday. His bond is set at $2 million.
In this week's Crime Stoppers, authorities are investigating a burglary. It happened overnight on Cole Lane in Mahomet. A home under construction was broken into. Several items were stolen, including 1,500 feet of copper wire, copper pipe, and a water heater. This week's wanted subject is Kenneth Patton. He's wanted on $200,000 bond for violating probation for possession of a controlled substance. Anyone with information on either case is asked to call Crime Stoppers. You can remain anonymous and may earn a cash reward.
Urbana is asking for input about recreational marijuana sales in the city. Starting January 1st, recreational marijuana will be legal in the state. Stores will be able to sell it. There's a deadline next month from the Illinois Department of Revenue to decide whether they will allow sales in the city.
You know, there's a lot of public safety related
issues that still need to be worked out. We'll learn from other states' experiences, but we're just going to give people the opportunity, if they have questions and concerns, to state them.
The new law would allow cities to put a 3% tax on sales. The mayor says the money from that tax would go into the city's general fund. It would allow Urbana to pay for programs and services throughout the community. One village will vote tonight on whether to allow a new liquor license for a possible laundromat. The Fisher Village Board is considering adding a Class A license to allow the sale of alcohol for on-site drinking. The owner of Ingold's Meat and Deli wants to build a laundromat with video gaming terminals. But to get a gaming license, state law says he has to have a liquor license. That meeting starts at 6.
New tonight at 5, one man is in custody after police say he drove his car into a dentist's office in Champaign. Happened this afternoon at Hessel Park Family Dentistry on Kirby Avenue. Police say the driver ran off the road and into the parking lot of a plasma center. He hit a car, drove through a fence, and into the dentist's office. They say he tried to run away, but a patient wrestled him to the ground and restrained him until police got there.
I caught up behind him, kicked his feet out from underneath him, and got on top of him. He tried biting me. I had to strike him in the face a couple times to keep him from biting me. We were wrestling around on the ground for a little bit. Finally, he's like, I'm done. I'm giving up. I can't go anywhere.
That is incredible. Police have not released the driver's name. He's being investigated for DUI charges. No one in the building was hurt. If you think you're hearing more emergency sirens in Decatur, you could be onto something.
That's right. Firefighters say they're responding to more calls now than they did decades ago, and they're finding ways to keep up with the influx of callers. WCIA 3's Jamie Mays is here. So, Jamie, how much have calls increased?
Paul, the fire chief told me he's been with the fire department for over 20 years, and the call volume has more than doubled. Data from the city of Decatur shows the number of calls to police and fire has fluctuated over the past 8 years. So it hasn't consistently gone up every year, but the number of calls to police and fire is up this year compared to about 8 years ago. The fire chief says one call they are responding to a whole lot more are for lift assists, people who have fallen and need help getting up. And it's difficult to respond to all the calls when there are a limited number of stations.
We're trying to cover 49 square miles with 7 stations. Do the math, that's about 7 square miles per station. So if one station's on a call, you have almost 14 square miles that have to be covered by the other station. So that becomes a problem if you do have an emergency.
They have a system to make sure they get to more important emergencies first. They assign priority codes to calls so they know whether or not to respond. The fire chief says the stations they are building will help spread firefighters over different areas of town so they can even out coverage and improve response times for the community. Paul?
All right, Jamie, thanks.
Banking can get confusing, so what's being done to help make it easier and safer for you?
Plus this.
Progressive protesters want answers from Congressman Rodney Davis on drug prices, gun control, and immigration, how he may respond coming up.